What's good, everybody? It's your boy iVolt and welcome to the channel. I truly do appreciate all of your support lately. It's been awesome. We're already at 1,100 subscribers here on the second channel. That's incredible. Thank you guys so much. You guys are truly just absolutely amazing. It just blows my mind. But today I want to be talking about Marvel's Spider-Man 2 features that I would love to see in this game, because I think that, you know, with each game, obviously, you know, when Marvel's Spider-Man Miles Morales got released, the web swinging became so much smoother, the air tricks became much smoother, and everything just feels much more fluid. And, you know, he's got his own abilities, you know, the Venom abilities where he can, you know, either punch and electrocute opponents, or he can use them to, you know, boost himself up and do various different things, which is really cool. But I've got, you know, 5 different features I personally would like to see here in this game. Okay, so I'm going to start with number 5, and this is the option to kill Screwball. No, I'm kidding, dude. No, I'm just kidding. So what I would like to see realistically is a GTA style, you know, switch kind of, you know, switch wheel or switch option in free roam, so you can basically free roam with either Miles or Peter. And, you know, since they're both swinging and got in the city, they're both in the same city now, it would only make sense that you can do that. If they're both going to be featured in this game, I think that would be perfect, at least for that. You know, it really makes sense when you think about it, right? Like, you know, he swings around, you've got Miles. And it'd be cool as well if when you're swinging around as Peter in the story, you could see Miles, you know, in the background doing his own thing. You know, I think that would be really, really cool. If we're not going to have any co-op or anything like that, I think that'd be awesome. And also, before we go to number 4, I do want to ask you guys, if you're new to the channel, you enjoy Marvel content, you enjoy Spider-Man, anything Marvel related, even DC, please do subscribe. I truly do appreciate it. We're on the road to 100,000. That's right, 100,000 subscribers. I've hit it before on my main channel where I do anime stuff, and I want to do it here too, because I love making content, and I love, you know, Marvel and DC stuff. So I was like, bro, let's do it, you know. That'd be sick. So if you guys could do that, that'd be awesome. Share this video with friends, you know, it would help. So number 4, a realistic scale city. Now with this, I have no idea if this is even possible at this point, because even with the PS5's, you know, new hardware and the power, I don't think it would be possible, you know, to have everything ray traced, looking nice and smooth, because you've got to render the whole, because obviously in Marvel Spider-Man the city isn't to scale, it's a scaled down version of like the actual city. So if you look at the Matrix tech demo, I should have some footage up, you can see the buildings, you can see how far up they go and how big they are, and the PS5 I doubt could handle that with ray tracing and swinging around. So this is just a dream for maybe like a future game, whenever, you know, if we get like a PS5 Pro or something, which we probably will in the future, probably not anytime soon due to all the chip shortages and things like that. So sometime in the future maybe, but I think that would be awesome if it would happen. If not, then it is what it is. You know, I'm just throwing this one out there like a shot in the dark, you know. Yeah. Alright, number 3. Theater mode. I actually saw this on Reddit and got it from user KingToll over there, so big shout out to you. And basically what this would be, which I find really actually interesting, because we need something like this, because, you know, we already have a photo mode, right? So we can stop and then we could pose Spidey, or, you know, have him in the middle of a photo, like when he's swinging and stuff. And people have been creating some of the coolest things, some of the coolest images I've ever seen, and it just looks incredible. But basically, what KingToll basically stated is basically a feature that records fights in the game, and then, you know, you can sort of play it back and watch it from like different angles and make it more cinematic. And I think that'd be awesome. And I wanted to add to this where you could also do this with web swinging in free roam, and you could customize angles and things to give it that true Spidey cinematic feel, like, you know, the end scenes of the web swinging from the Sam Raimi movies or the Amazing Spider-Man movies. Just give it an extra Spider-Man feel for when you feel like, you know, you want to create something cinematic, or you just want to watch it, you know. I think that'd be incredible to just have that pretty cool feature, you know. So if they can pull that off, that would be honestly incredible. So in the number 2 spot, this is the one that I've personally been wanting, and I've been seeing a lot of talks everywhere, and hopefully this happens. I've got my fingers crossed for it. So this feature is symbiote variants or versions of each suit in the game. Now this would be a lot for the developers to do, but I'm sure they could pull it off. I'm sure they could totally pull it off if there's more of a budget now with all the, you know, money that they've made. They could hire extra people to do, you know, to make these alternate versions of the suits. So basically I'd like to see symbiote versions of each suit. Since the game will heavily feature the symbiote, this would only make sense, and you know, it would add basically extra costumes in a way that would look amazing. Like imagine the Scarlet Spider suit with a symbiote variant, or the Ben Reilly suit with a symbiote variant, and or you know, the Spider-Man the End suit, or even the Amazing Spider-Man 1 and 2 suits with the symbiote variant, or even the Tom Holland suits. You know, that would be incredible. And then I would also like to see, to add on top of all of this, extra variant suits for the symbiote costume as well. So if at some point in the game you are forced to wear the symbiote suit, which, you know, would make sense because the suit would probably gradually grow and bond more to Peter, where he would only use that, I would like to add extra variant suits for that. So maybe the classic, you know, symbiote costume, maybe the poison suit. There's a bunch of different things they could do. You know, the Sam Raimi Black Spider-Man suit, Ultimate Spider-Man suit, you know, stuff like that. I think that would be incredible, and it would add a lot more character to, you know, the game, and a lot more costumes, because this is what we love. I've already made a separate video if you guys want to check it out after this one, where I talk about a big feature that I would like to see, and I thought that it deserved its own video, where it was basically customizing your own Spider-Man outfit, so changing the lenses, the spider logo, stuff like that. So after this video, it'll be at the end of this video, and you guys can go watch it, because I think that would be an incredibly important feature. But now we're at the final feature here that I think that we will truly need, and it would make this game so much better, just from replayability value and just from just playing it normally, realistically, if you think about it. So this one was also, I've seen this on Reddit, but I was thinking about this one myself as well, and this one was mentioned on Reddit by a user called Sinister Blanket. I love that username, by the way, Sinister Blanket. But listen, dynamic weather and a possible day and night cycle. So you already know in Marvel Spider-Man we've got some, you know, we can change it from day to night to like sunset and stuff, and that's cool. And in Miles Morales we saw snowing, and like a section where it's snowing really hard where you can't see anything, and I thought that was really cool. So imagine dynamic weather in the game where you can, you know, have random thunderstorms or snowing, maybe heat waves, heavy rain, light rain, stuff like that. That would be awesome, especially when you're swinging around. And if you've got ray tracing as well, and it's nighttime, my god, some of the shots and just how beautiful it would look would be incredible. And then obviously like in free roam, because I don't know if they do this during the actual game, because I'm pretty sure Spider-Man 2 had this where it was like day and night cycle, but I don't think they'd have this during like the missions and stuff, because they obviously take place either during the day or during the night, and you know, that's a linear game. You progress, you can stop at certain missions to explore and do things, but it's the story. But I think after you finish the game in free roam, you should have a day and night cycle where it goes from day to night. And you know, dynamic weather as well would look absolutely incredible. I think we personally need it. I do want to hear you guys' thoughts, and if you have any ideas of your own features that you'd like to see, leave them down below. I'll definitely, you know, interact with you guys, and we're gonna have a discussion down there as well. Subscribe to the channel if you guys are new, and then make sure to check out my video where I talk about, you know, a possible suit customization feature where you can just create your own suit, basically similar to Marvel Future Revolution. I think they did an excellent job in there, but I think Insomniac could also make that a bit more detailed. So yeah, just thank you guys so much for your support. You guys are truly amazing. I love you all. Hope to see you guys back on the channel. Have yourselves an absolutely wonderful day, my friends. Peace.